Virgo, how are you today? Welcome to the Creative Witch channel. I do a couple weekly readings for each sign and also offer other videos on abundance, manifesting, wealth, self-love, self-care, and also teaching different classes. Well, not classes, but kind of going on here and just talking about different aspects of spirituality and tarot, divination, things like that. So, this is a newer channel. I've had the Creative Witch business for a few years now. Um, but I'm just now starting a YouTube channel. So bear with me. Just getting the hang of things. Typically, this is a general rule for Virgo. Um, you know what they say here on YouTube, if it don't apply, just let it fly. Only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So I like to start off with a card from my animal spirit deck, just to get a general idea of what's going on, and then I'll move on to my Tree of Ascension deck, my 3 tarot decks, and a couple of my oracle cards, a message from the heart, and a manifestation deck. All right, so let's see what message we have here for Virgo, please. What message do we have here for Virgo? Virgo. All right, let's see. We've got the elephant, greatness. Love that. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, and you will naturally and easily achieve success. Love that for you, Virgo. Such a wonderful first card for the start of the reading. All right, so we got elephant greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, and you will naturally and easily achieve success. Yeah, I absolutely love that card for the start of this reading. Oh, I do my readings intuitively. Occasionally, I will pull out one of the books because some of these decks do come with some questions and prompts and stuff, or just little messages that I want to make sure to get out there if I feel necessary to do so. All right, so let's choose 3 cards from the Tree of Ascension deck for Virgo, please. 2 popped out. All right. Beautiful cards here. One more, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Wow. I can already tell y'all's reading is going to be beautiful. This is just... Right. Sorry. First, we have a line. We have manifest. And we have the path. So, I mean, with this greatness card we've got here, then we have a line, manifest, and the path. So it seems like you are coming into an alignment with your purpose, or something, some kind of goal you've been working towards is soon going to be within reach. You're manifesting, you're getting aligned, and you're on the right path. You see how this path is curvy though, and it's kind of dark and light aspects. Just remember that not every step of the way is going to be an easy one, but it's going to lead you right where you need to go. I do like to just take a little peek at what she says in her book here. So for align, we have allow, intend and create balance within to align with what you wish to create. How can I align myself with my vision for health, abundance, true love, and joy? All right, love that. Manifest. Another light and dark aspect card here. What are you manifesting? Look around. Every moment is a new opportunity to shift, to manifest. Imagine what you wish to create and see it as so. Feel it, let it go, and trust. And then that was followed up by the path. Wow. Oh, here we go. The path. You may feel the desire to take a new path. Be curious and open. Life's about the journey. This is how we learn, grow, and gain true wisdom. Enjoy the adventure. That's like what I was saying, how this path is curvy and there's dark and light aspects of this card. Um, it won't always be easy, but you're headed in the direction that you're meant to go, and you're gaining wisdom and lessons and data. Okay? And typically that's going to be what you use towards your passion or what you share with others. All right. This is my Muse deck. I love roses, and this has a ton of them in it, so I really resonate with this deck usually. Let's see what we have here. For Virgo, please. What messages do we have for Virgo? Oh, it's a good shuffle. Messages for Virgo. There we go. All right. All right. Messages for a line for Virgo. Messages for Virgo, please. Okay. I typically like to pull out one card, but first you had the Nine of Voices come out, and it came out in reverse. This tells me that you are because typically the Nine of Voices is like an anxiety card and like not getting enough sleep, up worrying all night about things, like kind of staying in that, I don't want to say toxic energy, but like a negative energy. But where this came out in reverse, it kind of shows me that maybe you're choosing not to stick there, because it came out under a line. And I really feel from this that you're focusing more on the lighter aspects, the positive aspects, the road ahead, because you know that the road ahead is bright and it's going to bring a bunch of opportunity to you. The Ace of Materials here, new business opportunities, new beginnings, prosperity, things like that. You know that you're becoming aligned with what you're truly meant to do, and you're not going to stay up worrying all night over it because you know that you're manifesting and you know that you're on the right path. So good for you, Virgo. And then we have the Eight of Inspiration that came out as well. This is fast movement forward. This is incoming inspiration, incoming passion, incoming ideas, incoming whatever you've been running towards, you're headed right towards it. Because I love how the way this card came out in this reading too, because it's running towards this manifest card and this path card. So you are on the right path, and you know what you're manifesting and what you're wanting, Virgo, and I love that. So far this is a really beautiful reading. What do we have for Virgo under manifest? What do we have for Virgo under manifest? Oh, that's too many. Great. We have Four of Inspiration. This is a really beautiful, positive, happy card. It's celebration. It is you joining in with a community, being at peace. Also kind of signifies that you're generally at peace and balanced. You may be calling on the powers of earth, water, fire, and air. You may have a little coven or group of friends of each sign. That's possible too. It's kind of what I'm getting from that card. But this is a really great card. This shows like ascension. And the fact that it came out under this manifest card really shows me that you know what you're doing here. You're manifesting and you're right on track with it. It's all coming to you very soon. Here. What else for Virgo? What message great do we have for this path card? What else for Virgo for this path card is? What else for Virgo under this path card? Message for Virgo here. Thank you. We had the Eight of Voices, and it came out in reversed, just like the Nine of Voices did. Now remember I told you that The Nine of Voices is like worrying yourself and being anxious, staying up all night, overthinking. But the fact that it came out in reverse showed me the vibe I get from this card when it's in reverse is that like you're spending your time wisely, that you're not gonna stay up all night and um, worry and such. You're in your dreams, you're receiving messages from your dreams. You are receiving clarity in times of rest. Eight of Voices came out in reverse as well. And the fact that that one came out in reverse as well, it tells me that know, you know what you need to release in order to move forward. Because typically in Eight of Voices, it makes me think of self-restriction, keeping yourself restricted. Like you know that you can get out of a stagnant, toxic, negative, whatever bad situation that you're in, but you're keeping yourself there, kind of comfortable in the uncomfortable, and not in a good way. But where this is in reverse, it shows me that you're releasing yourself, and it shows me that um, you're choosing to follow the right path forward rather than staying in this stagnant energy. Okay, so let's move on here. Um, I like to do clarification with the regular Rider-Waite deck just to kind of get a little more in-depth message. Um, so far, this is a really positive reading, though, Virgo. I'm really loving the vibe here. I'm loving um, that what this reading is telling me about how you're releasing yourself from these restraints. You're not going to spend your time and waste your time overthinking and worrying about who, what, where, when, why, and how, because you're trusting the universe. You know that you're aligning, you know that you're manifesting, you know that it's all coming together, and you know that you're on the right path, and you're not gonna accept stagnant energy anymore. You're not gonna accept being in this same place anymore because you know that you're meant for more. You are meant for greatness, okay? All right, so let me shuffle it one more time. Right. All right, some clarification for Virgo here under this line. What message do you have for Virgo, please? Thank you. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Um, the Three of Pentacles kind of, when I see this card, I either think of being a teacher, showing off what you know and your skills to other people or potential buyers or potential business partners, um, things of that sort. I also sometimes take this card as like a very spiritual card. Like you got your spiritual team here helping you manifest what it is that you are working towards. And that's more of the vibe that I'm getting here. More of the spiritual team vibe. Now you could be aligning into a community or group that you're meant to be in, but I really think that it's more of aligning to your spiritual path and your spiritual purpose, using your spiritual team to help you manifest what it is that you're meant to be doing, because you are meant for greatness. I'm going to keep showing you this card because it's just such a beautiful card, and I want you to know, Virgo, that like your flaws or anything that you're stuck on about yourself or maybe have been stuck on about yourself, no, those don't matter. Okay, it only matters what actions you take and what you do focus on. So don't focus on anything that doesn't inspire you, and know that you can overcome any problem, that you are loved, that you're creative, and that you don't have to be perfect in order to succeed, because you are definitely doing the damn thing. You're on the right path here, okay? So let's see the more clear. Oh, look at that, Virgo. I'm sitting here saying that you're on the right path, and a card that symbolizes Virgo and also financial independence, happiness, and alignment here. comes out, okay? And that's under your manifestation card. That's under your spiritual team or your community or your job or whatever it is that you're trying to come into alignment with spiritual guidance using your passions and what you love to do. And then you get this Nine of Pentacles card. I mean, come on. Like, I love that card. That's also my favorite card of the tarot deck. This is just one of this card is like goals. You know what I mean? Besides maybe like the Queen of Pentacles and stuff. As a fellow Earth sign, I'm a Capricorn. Um, this card is just a favorite of mine, and every time I see it in a reading, especially one like this to do with manifesting and being in alignment with your true purpose, like what better card? All right, so yeah, beautiful here. Okay, so we have the Path, and then we have the Eight of Voices in reverse. Right. We have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. So I really like that the Page of Wands came out under the Path card, because a page is a learner. A page is someone that is still learning, that is still trying to gather data for, uh, you know, moving higher, and ascending higher into what they're meant to be doing as they fall into alignment. This is creative energy. So, creative and positive and full of growth and fire energy. Okay, so definitely just keep doing what you're doing and maybe even do it more. You know, whatever it is you're trying to learn, whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever your spiritual team is guiding you to do, it's this is the seed to the life that you're trying to accomplish, to the path that you're meant to be on. This is the seed. The seed's planted, and now you need to run with it. Love this reading, Virgo. Look at that, 10 of Cups on the bottom. That's the happiness and fulfillment card. That card is like, I got everything I wanted. All my wishes came true. So, I mean, there you go. This is a deck I like to use. Hello. It comes with questions. It's a tarot deck, but it has a question on the bottom of it. And I really like that. I think questions get us to think deeper. They get us to reflect a little more on ourselves. Light work, shadow work. What, you know, we say we're ready, but are we really? Have we thought of this? You know, things like that. So let's see what message we have for you from here. I'm going to draw 3 unless more pop out, but I usually like to stick to 3. All right. What message do we have for Virgo under this Align card, please? Messages and questions for Virgo, please, under this Align card. Message or questions do you have for Virgo? Thank you. All right, we have the Seven of Swords. What situation in your life do you need to protect and cherish? Also has some Aquarius energy up here. But what situation or aspect in your life do you need to protect and cherish? Okay, interesting. So as you're aligning and coming into this new opportunity and running with it, running towards your greatness, towards your alignment, towards your purpose, your path, whatever it is you're manifesting, remember to cherish and protect those things and people and places that are important to you so you can take those with you. But be willing to leave behind the rest. Okay? You can't take everything with you. You've got to leave some of it behind. And it kind of goes with this 9 of Voices too. You know, leave the things that worry you and keep you up at night behind, because you don't need that. Life's all about following the fun, and I know sometimes we tend to forget that, but I think you're understanding it based on this reading here and these cards that are out. I think you're understanding that life isn't meant to be like a prison. It's not meant to be miserable. You know that the path isn't always going to be straight and easy. It's going to be curvy and bumpy, but it's okay. You got this. All right, let's see. What else do we have for Virgo under manifest? Thank you. We have the Queen of Wands. And that is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius fiery energy. So you could have that in your chart, or it could be, something that you need to pull inspiration from. What are you passionate about and ready to create? So I love that this came out under your manifest card. What are you manifesting? What are you ready to create? What are you passionate about? Okay? Whatever that is, do that because your spiritual team is telling you to do that. They're right there with you, and it's going to lead you into this financial independence, this happiness, this, the good life, the life we're all trying to, manifest for ourselves. It's coming in for you, Virgo. So congratulations in advance. Let's see what we have here for Virgo on the path. Thank you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What situation in your life no longer holds value? What situation in your life no longer holds value? So that kind of goes back with the Seven of Swords message that I had for you. What situation in your life do you need to protect and cherish? And what do you need to leave behind? There are some things that you're going to need to leave behind, and you need to really get clarity and focus on that. Make sure you do it and never look back. Take the lessons, take what you learned, take the data, the experience, the wisdom, but leave the rest. Right. Let's see. This is my woodland deck. It's an animal and a plant. With a little message on it. They're really cute. I love these cards. Sometimes I will pull out the book because she does prompt with some questions. So let's see what message this has for us, please. What message do you have for Virgo, please? What message do you have for Virgo, please? What message do you have for Virgo? Two cards popped out. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Interesting, Virgo. So we have the snake and the fern starting over. And we have the coyote and datura. Sorry, I'm probably not saying some of these words right, but here's the card. But it says deceit, okay? Starting over in deceit. So someone could have been deceiving you, Virgo. Maybe that's what you've woken up to and decided to no longer let affect you and worry your life. Maybe that's what you need to leave behind and release yourself from. Maybe someone deceived you, or maybe you've been deceiving yourself. Sometimes we do that. We tell ourselves one thing and we kind of deep down know the reality is a little different. So we have starting over, which is also a beautiful card as you're aligning and manifesting and have this new beginning, this new business opportunity, new beginning, new adventure, new creative spark, new home, new job. Something is here and it's coming in fast, and your spiritual team sent it to you, okay? You manifested this. All right. And the snake here kind of reminds me of this path here and starting over. So you're on the right path to your new beginning. Okay. Let's see what the book says here, because I like some of the questions. It kind of gives you a better understanding. Okay, there. So the snake, starting over. The snake in the fern calls us to start anew. Regularly shedding its skin, the snake is a symbol of rebirth and transformative healing. In many cultures, the fern is associated with new life and new beginnings. The image of the unfurling silver fern frond is a central motive indicating growth and a return to one's origins. Together, the snake and fern inspire confidence as we start over and embark along a new path. A rebirth is imminent. Summon the magical protection of the fern and wriggle free of old trappings. The questions for this card are, can I grow by returning to my point of origin? Who or what protects me when I shed my skin and become vulnerable? All right, and then we have deceit here. Deceit. In the Victorian language of flowers, Datura warns of deceitful charms. It is a beautiful flower, but extremely poisonous, and said to be an ingredient in the salve that allows witches to fly on their broomsticks. Likewise, coyotes are often depicted as tricksters, known for their slyness and cunning. Beware the charming stranger. Before opening up to someone new, consider what they may have to gain from your trust. Who can you trust? And how do you show others you are worthy of their trust? So, something to think about there, Virgo. You know, maybe you are a little too over trusting, or maybe you're not trusting enough. And maybe you need to kind of weed out the things, places, people, situations that you don't trust, that you don't feel good in. Weed those out and leave them behind. Release yourself from that mental prison that you're in. You know, take the lessons and learn, but release, 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 release. You are meant for greatness, Virgo. Don't forget that. All right, I'm going to pull from Messages from the Heart. This is usually pertaining to relationships, friendships, partnerships, creativity, some chakra messages. I usually pull one. Sometimes I pull an extra one if I feel like I need to. And sometimes they come out by themselves. So let's see what we have here for Virgo, please. Messages from the Heart for Virgo. Okay. Well, I don't usually take three of these, but three popped out. And let's see here. First, we have giving and receiving. So make sure that you are giving as you receive. Make sure as you receive messages from spirit or your intuition or the universe, as you receive messages from spirit, from your heart, from your gut, from your intuition, from your, whatever guides you, make sure that as you receive that message, you're giving to others as well, that you're helping others who might be going through what you went through, who might be needing assistance. Just make sure to be giving back as much as you have received as well, and make sure there's good balance in your life in that aspect. Don't overgive, don't over receive. You got Blossom, which is a really beautiful card. It makes me kind of think of this card here, that you're blossoming. You're inspired, you're manifesting, and you're creating your own reality. You're creating your heaven on earth. You're on the right path. You're releasing what is no longer serving you. You're starting over. You're leaving the things that are no longer good in your life. You're leaving that behind. You're taking the lessons though, but you're leaving that behind and you're blossoming. You're blossoming. You just have to make sure to release control. 8 is the money exchange number. If you stay stuck on money or perhaps the lack thereof, or what you need, what you have, what you don't have, it's going to keep pushing it farther away. So release control. And I know that's hard for Virgos, but release control and just let the universe receive the message that the universe is giving you so that you can blossom into this new life that you're manifesting for yourself, Virgo, okay? All right. Beautiful. This is my moon manifestation deck. Oh, there's a hair. And I like to pull 1 or 2 cards from here, just as a nice positive way to close out a reading. And it also has a manifesting message to it. What do we have for Virgo, please? Virgos who are destined for greatness, for leadership, who are loved, um, who can naturally and easily um, achieve success. Let's see, what message for Virgo? Thank you. Two here. All right, we have last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. So make time to, you know, focus on some self-care as well while you're busy manifesting and moving into this new opportunity that's coming your way, these messages that spirit is sending you. Make sure to still take care of yourself, okay? Don't overgive, don't overdo, don't overthink. Make sure to get plenty of rest. Make sure to take nice baths, nice shower, read a book, draw, paint, play a game, do things that you enjoy doing, and make sure there's a proper balance there between doing what you got to do and doing what you need to do for yourself too. Okay. And then we have practice gratitude. And that's the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude, Virgo. So, when you wake up in the morning, think to yourself and tell yourself all the things that you love about your life, about yourself, even the things that you haven't liked. Be thankful for that because it taught you and it got you where you are today. And right where you are today is exactly where you need to be because you are aligned on the path that you've been manifesting for yourself, okay? It's all here laid out in front of me, and it's the message that I've conveyed to you. So, I mean, spirit can't be any more clear that keep doing what you're doing, keep consulting with your spirit guides, release what no longer serves you, take with you what you cherish and protect, take with you what you're passionate about, what you're ready to create, and leave behind what no longer holds any value in your life, okay? Practice gratitude and make time for self-love. All right, because you are destined to be great, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thanks.